Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Spring Forest Qigong webinar on the contents of the healing connection of the year 2022. So I'm Chunyi Lin. So happy to see you. Well, let's stand and let's do Spring Forest Qigong bouncing, dancing to start our energy. All right, stand. Drop your shoulders and put a smile on your face. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Feel that you are bringing your energy right here at this moment together with me. And when you bounce, make sure you focus on the knees. Drop your shoulders and let go with the shoulders. Let go with the stomach. Just relax it. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Feel your energy is so grounded at this moment. And so I know so many of you are here from Spring Forest Qigong family. And I know many of you are new to Spring Forest Qigong. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I know Dr. Effie Child, and you are here together with us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And Manov, and thank you. So Manura from Calgary, Canada. So welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. All right, have your hands up. Continue to bounce. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Take long, gentle, deep breath. So you just bounce relaxedly and let go with the wrist, like what I'm doing. So this can help to get the qi connected internally even better. Okay, have your hands down and move your hands from side to side. Okay, so now I want you to tap the beginning of the on the face 9 times. Use the knuckle of your thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The beginning of the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top of the head, cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And slightly bend over and cup the base of the head 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so tap the tailbone, the sacrum, and we're going to sit quite a bit during the webinar. So get that energy flow first, and then the hips. Okay, so that's beautiful. Now take a seat, please. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what we are going to basically cover in the year 2022. What we're going to do in the Healing Connection program in Spring Forest Qigong. So we have been doing this program for so many years, and so this year we're going to focus on a healer's essentials. I'm going to focus how to help you to go deeper in the understanding of the things you already learn in Spring Forest Qigong courses, workshops from your teachers, and you're deepening your understanding and also deepening in the using of these techniques you already learn, and apply them to healing others, healing yourself. So that's the first things we are going to do. And then the second thing in this year, we're going in this Healing Connection calls and workshops every week. I will also share with you new techniques as a healer, how you can help others more effectively. And of course, number 3, we are going to do meditation, healing meditation together. As a healers, we're doing together. As a healers, we give every day. And you also need to recharge. If you want to help others, if you want to give others a cup of water, you need to have a bucket. All right? In this way, by doing the healing meditation together with me and with all the healers all over the world together, and this is a great time, then you are coming home to get recharge. You get recharge in Spring Forest Qigong Qi field so that you have more energy throughout the week to help your loved ones, your friends, your clients. Sounds good? Okay, so the contents will cover so many different topics, of course, 12 major topics, and there's a lot of things we can talk about. I don't have time to cover every topic tonight for you. I just give you some taste of what we are going to do in this year in the Healing Connection. First of all, we're going to focus quite a bit of our energy on the healer's protection. Don't you have this experience? A lot of healers look older than their age, and a lot of healers die young. Do you notice that? Sometimes people have a comment, well, because it is time for them to go early in their life. I tell you, that is a lie. Everybody who comes on this planet with a purpose, and the universe gives us this body to live on this planet for a long, long time, to serve people, to enjoy life. So, healers die young. Healers look aging faster. That's because something is not right. Something needs to have a better improvement. Don't you agree with me? So that we can live longer life, happier life, and joyous life. So, many times, I have people to come to me, the healers. They got up to serve others. They got sick. And when they got sick, they don't know what to do. If they also go to see a doctor, go to see some other healthcare practitioners, it looks like losing face or something like that, right? But you know what? We are all helping each other. And there's something you can help yourself. Why we're aging faster as many healers. One time in my workshop, that's what I remember, that was in my level 3 class. And there was a couple coming up to me after my first session of the teaching, and they asked me whether I could help them with some challenges. I say, well, I'm more than happy to help you, and tell me a little bit about your background. And then they shared with me that they were healers. And when I asked them the age, because they look like at the 70s, but they were only at the middle of 40s. And I said, yeah, there's something you need to slow down, my friends. And you need to also recharge your energy properly. As a good healer, you not only be able to help others to heal, you not only be able to help others, to give others a lot of energy, a lot of love, you also need to love yourself. You also need to recharge yourself with a lot of energy too. In this way, you can make a balance. Now, here comes to the question. How can you recharge your energy very quickly? And how can you recharge your energy centers so that you have more energy to give? Well, here is some techniques I'd like to share with you. I know the energy breathing in Spring Forest Qigong practice. You inhale, you visualize the universal love and light coming in through every cell of the body, through the skin, and then collects in the lower dantian. And then, so when you exhale, you visualize anything you don't need in your body, energy blockages, negative emotions, they all change into light, shooting out from every part of the body to the ends of the universe. Don't you remember that one? Yeah? Okay, now I want you to advance this one, to use it to charge your battery very quickly and powerfully. Now what you do, you focus on the middle dantian, which is deep in behind the navel, and you close your eyes, of course, and you can put your hands on the top of the lower dantian. Okay, for men, left hand inside. For women, right hand inside. And if you, otherwise, you can choose your gender, and in any way, and left or right. Here I'm telling you good, better, best, right? So let's say, put it in this way. Okay, make sure the middle of the palm facing the lower dantian, and the other hand on the top of it. Now, you close your eyes and you just follow my guidance. And I'm going to guide you through this practice. Okay, so you close your eyes, put a smile on your face. Do you remember what SMILE stands for? Start my internal love engine. Perfect. Okay, so drop your shoulders. Now you visualize there's a light shining in your lower dantian. Now, what kind of a color of the light? That's totally up to you. But one thing I want you to pay special attention to is you visualize there's a soft light shining in your lower dantian. Not a very, very bright light. Remember that. When you visualize bright light, actually you focus too much in your brain, and your brain takes more energy away from the lower dantian. That will deplete your energy. As a healer, when you work on others, a lot of people use the brain energy too much, so that your vitality got depleted even faster. So after you visualize there's a soft light shining there, now you inhale, visualizing the universal love and light coming in through the skin, running through all the cells of the body, and then collects in your lower dantian, making the light in your lower dantian even brighter. Not huge brighter, just a little brighter. And then exhale, you just visualize all the energy you don't need in your body, changing into smoke shooting out from every part of the body to the ends of the universe. Now I want you to do this breathing for 3 times. Inhale, visualizing the universal love light coming in through the skin and collects in your lower dantian. Exhale, visualize smoke shooting out from every part of the body to the ends of the universe. In this way, you open yourself to the connection of the universe. And the second time, inhale. exhale. You focus on the feeling of the skin, and then also focus on the feeling of your lower dantian. Now here comes number 3. Inhale and exhale. Now continue to close your eyes and continue to breathe in this way. Now here, I want you to search with your third eye in your lower dantian. In the middle of the soft light, do you see there's a little teeny sparkling light, very teeny one, deep in the middle of the soft light? Try to search for that. In the soft light, you search for the sparkling light, teeny one. You know what? That is the light of your vitality code. That's the essence of your qi. And this essence of qi has the information of your life blueprint. What does that mean, of the life blueprint? That means it has all the life information to help you to rebuild any damaged system, tissues, and cells in the body. So that's the power hidden so deep inside. You might say, wow, this little guy is so small. How could it be that powerful? You asked the right question. Don't you believe things bigger will be more powerful, and things smaller will be less powerful? How about the atomic power? Think about that. It is very, very powerful. That is the essence of qi. One little bit of that essence of qi can make miracles. Actually, that is the light which creates miracles. Continue to breathe in this way and observe the light, the sparkling light in the soft light in your lower dantian. By observing that, do you feel your hands just getting warmer and even hot? Even you feel sweating? That is it. That's the power. Do you recognize that many psychic people, they look overweight? Because they use the brain energy a lot. The brain, all the activities you do, the energy is coming from the lower dantian. When your lower dantian doesn't have that much energy to support, then the vitality is in danger, is being hurt. Then the body has to activate the protecting system. So one of the things is going to happen is gain more weight to protect this part of the body. So that's why you start wearing more weight or fat in this part of the body. So now you know how to recharge energy. And by doing so, when your lower dantian has more energy, more power, naturally the extra weight is going to be transformed because you don't need that protection anymore. And the body knows it. Do you feel your saliva is getting sweeter? That's it. That's the power you got activated, and you charge the energy. So each time you can do this for 5 minutes or even 2 or 3 minutes. after you're healing others, after you do psychic reading on others, and you can empower yourself and recharge yourself very easily. Okay, so now you take a deep breath. Then open your eyes and rub your hands together and massage your face. And massage your ears. How do you feel? Feel good? See, this is the secret. I didn't share this to other students, and only in the advanced classes, but especially as a healer, when you learn this is not only going to help you to recharge your energy very quickly, it can also help you to increase your focus, increase your vibration of your qi, so that while you're healing others, actually you are recharging energy for yourself and increase your healing power at the same time. That's why in Spring Force Qigong, the more you help others, the more energy you're going to have. Isn't that wonderful? See? Okay, that's okay. We will have many other things to talk about in this year. So this is only one of these little things I share with you. And if you feel already good, so give me your hand. So wonderful. You see, a lot of people say, well, I just feel so tired, and well, because of unconditional love, and I will force myself to continue. I tell you, that is not a right approach to help others. The universe doesn't want you to do that. No matter what, just power on. No, you cannot do that. If you do that, the result is you are aging faster and you die young. Of course, you have a family, right? You want to see your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren in their wedding parties. You want to dance, right? So here is something very simple you can do, and you can start doing so now. Okay, so then we also have these questions from my clients. A lot of time people they coming to talk to me, and I just don't remember how many times this happened. There's one lady came to me, and she was a certified healer, a Reiki master, and after she learned Spring Force Qigong, and so one day in a healing session, and she was sobbing. She said, "Oh, Chunyi, I don't know, and I have so much fears." I said, "What kind of fears you have?" Well, I'm afraid that I cannot help people with that result people expect I can give to them. I just so afraid, I can't give enough love to others. I'm just so afraid that if I make a mistake by sending the energy to the wrong position, so lots of fears. You know what? When we talk about releasing fears, a lot of people focus on helping others to release their fears, so that they can heal their kin energy, the bone marrow, and the reproductive organs. But very seldom we pay attention to the fears as a healer has in the heart. When a healer has that much fears and worries in the system, you know what? These fears will become stresses, become these deep stresses in your body, in your emotion, and in your spirit. I'm sorry. When these stresses goes go deep into your cellular level, you know what? It burns out your vitality many times faster. This is one of the other main reasons that healers look older or healers die younger, because these worries and fears constantly burning out from the cellular level their vitality. You see how deep that damage it could make to the body. See, many times, we as a healer, we want to satisfy others, and we are afraid that people's comments, when we receive good comments, and we're afraid that, oh gosh, someday if I do not do as well as a job as what I do now, will people say something very bad about me? All right. So when you do something good, you worry, right? And then when people say, oh, I don't feel anything in the last session you gave to me, and then you also worry too. Oh gosh, so I'm not a qualified healer, and I'm not good at this. Then you have a lot of self-doubt, worries, and concerns. So then, as a healer, how can you release these fears within you, so that you can be free with your spirit, with your energy, to help others better? You know what? Heart service. You go to the heart. Ask yourself, do I truly love others? If your answer is yes, then you ask yourself, do I truly do my healing from my heart, not from my ego, not from my fears, not from my reputation? If the answer is yes, then you are free. Quite a while ago, I met a student of mine, and later on we became good friends. And he is also an MD, and he loved the Spring-Force Qigong. He uses Spring-Force Qigong the techniques to help quite many of his clients, and he got fantastic result. So one day he came to talk to me. He said, you know what, Master Lin, and I have a person come to me, and this is a very great opportunity for me, and if I can heal him, and so with the Qigong and with what I practice, and I will gain a lot of attention and reputation, and then will help me to bring in a lot of business. So Master Lin, please help me. When he talked about that, he was very excited, and also at the same time, he had a lot of fears. He was so afraid that if he failed, if he was going to lose this client, and this client was going to make a comment on his healing, on his service, and he was so afraid that a lot of his clients would go away. Then I didn't answer his question right away. I said to him, my dear friend, do you perform your healing from love, from your heart? Yes. Do you truly love people? Yes. I know he is a very beautiful doctor, and he loved people. He really wanted to give everything he had to help others. He is that kind of a people. So I said, well, that's good enough. Just do whatever you can at this moment from your heart, truly. Don't worry about what others will comment on you. Don't worry about the outcomes. Focus on what you can do now. When you focus on what you can do now, you clear your mind, and your energy automatically is purified. Purified by what? By your heart, by your true love. And you have the moment, and you just take that moment to perform in that moment. Future, that is still in the future. That doesn't belong to you. Just like a tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't belong to you. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, right? You know? Yesterday already gone. Yesterday belongs to yesterday, and you don't have it now. So what you have is right now, with your heart, with your pure heart. That's it. So he said, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, and a few weeks later, he called me. He said, yeah, Chunyi, you are right. And I did from my heart. The result, the first session, the result was not as good as I expected. I felt very disappointed, actually. But my client was so happy. I don't know why they were so happy. I said, why? You know why? Because of your energy, because of your love. You already condition yourself. I'm going to talk about that just in a minute. You condition your body with this unconditional love. And people come to you for what? Not only for the healing, but mostly important is for your unconditional love, for your true, genuine love. That is it. Then, after that, the following the couple of weeks, the client came back and they got fantastic result, and he was just so overjoyed. See, let go with the fears. When you let go with the fears, you have tons of energy because you stopped that internal burning, with the stresses. And this is stresses from the fears of reputation, fears of satisfaction to your client. You know what? We have so many different kinds of stresses, like working to meet the deadline of a project, or and also working very, very hard and try to make more income to meet the ends of the needs of the month, that kind of things. Yeah, that will emotionally or physically will take some energy away, and that already is not a good thing for the body. But you know what? As a healer, when you have these spiritual stresses so deep inside you, that burns in the cellular level of the energy out of your system. So now you stop it. That's why you have tons of energy. And instead, when you stop that, you practice the Qigong technique, and in Spring Force Qigong system, practice the energy breathing I just shared with you. You know what? Instead of losing energy each time when you do healing on others, you gain more energy. That's why a true healer should look younger than its age. Okay, so that's about releasing fears in your system as a healer. So there's many other things I'm going to cover in this year for you. Then, as a healer, we want to have we want to detect energy blockages for others, detection. And in level 1, level 2, level 2, level 3, level 4, you learn different techniques, how to detect from distance and face-to-face energy blockages. And I'm going to guide you deeper into those practices so that will help you to detect energy blockages more accurately with the confidence, right? But of course, I'm going to share with you new techniques too. Like sometimes, do you have this feeling when you raised up your hand, you detect energy blockage for your friend? Left hand and right hand, doesn't matter, right? You hold your hand, and sometimes you feel this a pinching pain in this part of the hand. So now here I draw a picture here. So I'm not an artist, please forgive me. Okay, so right hand, right? And the left hand, now then this words were reversed. Okay, so this is this part, the middle part, that is the heart. So sometimes do you feel the other area I don't feel too much, just this area I feel the pinching pain or the numbness in the under the arm, under the thumb area, or this kind of a numbness in the bottom of the palm, or so under the little finger, so close to the bottom in this area, I feel there's a lot of a cold feeling. And then so again, this area, right underneath of the pinky finger, and you feel, there's a purple color there. The color is abnormal when I detect energy blockage. What does that mean? Well, you tell. The middle over here, that's the heart. You can pinpoint this person, the heart energy is really, really in challenge. And this area, that's the liver. And the bottom over here, the bottom of the palm, that is the kidneys. And the lungs over here, next to the kidneys. So you memorize this picture, it's time when you, especially when you determine how serious this person's blockages is or are. Now this is very, very helpful. If you feel this a very strong sensation in any of these spots, that means very strong, maybe even life-threatening energy blockages in that part of the body. So it's very, very handy. Of course, you need to practice more. So in our healing connection, we'll have an opportunity to practice this. So you say, okay, now I want you to put up one hand, left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. Now I want you to, at this moment, find somebody in your memory who is in critical situation. And then you scan from distance this person's energy field and see how that feels. Okay, I give you 2 minutes. All right, now close your eyes and go through your memory at this moment and see who at this moment you can think who has a strong or serious energy blockages in the body. All right, now you lift up your hand and detect energy blockage and see what part of the body has more serious energy blockage. Okay, scan. Just slowly move your hand. Turn, drop your elbows, drop your shoulder, stretch your fingers slightly open and detect, scan. Okay, from the head down to the feet. And breathe slowly and gently while you're doing so. And focus on the feeling of the hand. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Okay, now you can put your hand down, take a deep breath. So rub your hands and massage your face. So up to you tune in your put yourself in a very deep meditation, actually in seconds. So each time when you finish that, you need to rub your hands and massage your face to bring yourself back to where we are doing now at this moment. Otherwise, you'll feel kind of not grounded, right? So make sure each time you do that. You see, that is another technique I'm going to share with you. Of course, there's many other techniques. Now, how about whether this person, there's any way to find whether this is still hope or to save this person's life, or this person is dying, or there's no hope to save this person's life, and there's anything we can detect? Yes. Now tonight, I'm going to share that with you. Right? It's right here, in between the index finger and the little finger in this corner, in this pot, right? Right hand, this pot; left hand, this pot. So that is the pot. If you detect blockage, if you ask this person whether this person, the life is in danger, or there isn't still hope or no hope to help him, help her to continue his life, and then you focus and feel, you see any sensation in that area. If you feel this sharp pain or pinch nerve pain, like some people put a needle in that area, and that means this person does not have that much time in this so-called life. So the best is to do the preparation to help to this person with a life transition. Right? Of course, you still go all out to help this person, but you know this person's energy is so weak. And some preparation you need to make now. All right. So in the healing connections, and we'll get more chance to go deeper. Why this? How. Why in this area, particularly in this area, we'll have these kind of things, reactions. And how about the thumb? How about the tip of the fingers? And how about the middle palm? Yeah, there's many things I can talk now. Okay, so now talking about healing. This is a healing connections, and we focus on healing, right? Healing many different kinds of challenges, healing the lungs, healing the liver, healing the organs and reproductive organs, and so on and so forth. There's many great information I'm going to share with you in this healing connection. Now, for instance, coughing in the lungs. Well, many people believe, you have a cough, or this person has a cough in the lungs, and of course you are going to work on the lungs, right? Well, actually, from the energetic perspective, from the Qigong healing perspective, that is not the case. It could be in the lungs, but most of the time, they're not in the lungs, the blockages. One time, a gentleman came to me, and he was skinny, and he said he had chronic coughing for almost his entire life. No asthma, but just coughing. Tried everything he could. And Western medicine, Eastern medicine, but nothing could help him to stop that coughing. And of course, he told me a few items he got from a Chinese medicine doctor. So I look at it, it's all about the lungs, focus on the lungs healing. Then when I detected energy blockage, I found out he had blockage in the kidneys. So by clearing the blockages in the kidneys, just within a few sessions, his chronic coughing, 15, 20 years, chronic coughing, completely gone. Isn't that amazing? Then there's another time, a lady came to me, also had this chronic coughing for a long, long time, and like 5-6 years, and tried everything, nothing happened. Then when I check it out, that coughing was from the congestion in the liver. So I cleared the blockages in the liver, then the coughing stopped. Now you might ask, why by clearing the blockage in the liver and the coughing stopped? And why by clearing the kidneys and the coughing stopped? Well, so in my healing connection, I will explain in detail why. And then how about other things, like the tumors and reproductive organs and the prostate and arthritis. And so I will cover very widely in so many different topics to help you to become a powerful healer. Sounds good? All right. So now next, we are going to share with you, and it's talking about the healing. As a healer, we need to have more power. How about you think about this? If you just by sitting next to the client, and your client is going to feel better, the healing already takes place just by sitting next to you, and you become a true light and love radiator. Isn't that cool? Think about that. When your client or your friend, just by walking into your healing space, a healing room, your house, your basement, and healing already takes place. Or just by sitting in the parking lot waiting for their appointment, and healing already takes place in their body. Now that happens so often in Spring Forest Qigong Healing Center. Now, so here we are here in Minnesota. So a lot of people from all over the world before pandemic travel to Minnesota. They have all these comments. When they walk into the center, they feel better. One lady friend of mine, who is now is close to 90 years old, and she came to me 23 years ago. So we have become very good friends. And she raised chickens, so I loved to have chickens from her. The eggs, because of my family. I just love eggs. And when she comes, sometimes she brought me 2 dozens, 3 dozens, and sometimes even 5 dozens of eggs. Of course, I share with my colleagues too. And then we chat. Of course, I'll pay for her. And many times she said, no, this is a gift for you. I said, no, you raise chickens and you need to buy food for the chicken. I'm greatly appreciate you. So, and you know what? She said many times, when she sat down, she came to see me once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. Anytime when she sat down, I asked her, "Hey, my dear friend, and how are you doing today?" She said, "Well, you know what? Each time when I walk into the room, and the pain in my joints already gone." I said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." So I just love her. You see, you condition your room, you condition your space, your healing place, so that all the energy from the items will become a tool, will become a supporters for you to help heal, to help people to balance their energy. Now, how to condition? Not only you practice healing there, not only you send light to bless everything. You know what? Now tonight I'm going to share with you one more little technique. In your meditation, you include your healing center. You include your healing room in your meditation and bless them in the soft light with the sparkling light. I already demonstrated that to you. To guide you at the very beginning of our meditation. So now here, I want you to close your eyes and relax. Drop your shoulders. Put a smile on your face. See there's a light, a soft light shining deep in your navel, lower dantian, and take 3 deep breaths. Okay, now you see the soft light or feel the soft light in your lower dantian. And then you start searching for the sparkling light, teeny, small light in the middle of that soft light. Okay, then you now breathe gently. With each breath, you see your body is expanding, getting bigger than your physical body. Continue to focus on that sparkling light. Continue to expand your physical body. And your physical body, see yourself, that becomes an energetic body, and that body is as big as your house. And it continues to grow. And bigger than a house, your whole healing room enveloped in the light. And then you see you are the middle of the healing room. And you see that sparkling light shining. And the light reaching to every corner of that room, that house. And you can do it right there in your meditation room, your healing room, or you can do it from distance through your visualization. And you really feel that high vibration from the lower dantian, from the sparkling light. Remember, that is a teeny one. How teeny it is, that's solely up to your imagination and observation. Sometimes it is as big as the needle point of the point of the needle, or the point of a pencil. And sometimes it can be as big as a mung bean. Now, while I'm guiding the meditation with you, my whole body just vibrating with this energy. And I am literally sweating at this moment. And I see a lot of purple light and blue light. They're mingling together. Okay, so now you can take a deep breath. And open your eyes and rub your hands together and massage your face. How do you feel? Isn't that cool? So this is a way you use this powerful qi to condition your room. If on the top of that you add unconditional love, universal unconditional love to help you, so of course that's even more powerful. So in our healing connection call, and I will give you more information, more tools. How about invite your ancestors? How about invite all the spirits around you to support you? How about invite all these people, the people's spirit, even these people already move on their life, to help you. And when they come, they don't make a mess in your space, but instead they work very, very nicely with you and helping you to perform healing even better. So I will share that with you, okay? All right, so in talking about healing, the healing is an art, A-R-T. It's solely from your heart. And everybody deserves longevity, deserve wealth and happiness. And the other stresses, as a healer, and I see this, and before I had this experience myself too, struggling in a life and between wealth and spirituality. A lot of people believe that being a healer, a spiritual healer, you should not have a good income. If you have a good income, that is a wrongful thing to do. I don't know why from generation to generation we have this image and concept. So I saw so many of my healer friends crying in front of me. It said, I work, I love people, I work, and but I just can't meet the end of the month. And I saw so many healers at the end of their life, their last breath. They didn't know where to find the financial support to cover the funeral cost. Isn't that sad? We are living together in the universe. The universe creates us in a good balance. Balance, yin and yang. If you have more yin, and then you have less yang. If you have more yang, then you have less yin. You help others, and when others return love back to you through what? Through money. To return that to you. That is a love giving. That's a love sharing. Don't be afraid of money. Lots of healers fighting this. On one hand, I don't like money. And on the other hand is, so where's the money? Fighting so badly within. So now, my dear friends, I want you to open your heart to welcome the abundance from the universe. Everybody deserves happiness and wealth and good health. So do you and I. So Spring Forest Qigong gives you the permission that you can help others to heal, to bring people's happiness with your love, and at the same time to bring happiness, wealth, and abundance to your life too. So that's why we have all these courses, training programs, and And through these training programs, being a teacher, being a healer, you should live a good, healthy, happy, and wealthy, and joyful life. Of course, I'm not here talking about that you should go out there to work for money, but the money will help you to support your life better. So open your heart in the year of 2022 to welcome abundance to your life, so that this world, because of you, will really become a better place for every species of life to enjoy. Okay, so that's what I have to share with you today. And my dear friends, thank you so very much for your kindness, for your love, for your support to Spring Forest Qigong. And thank you so very much for joining Spring Forest Qigong family. And all together, we can join our force, our unconditional love as a power to achieve the goal, the vision which is Spring Forest Qigong has, a healer in every home and a world without pain and suffering. And many blessings to you, and see you very soon in my healing connection. Thank you.